Okay, we're recording? Yes, we are. Hello everybody, my name is Regular Gamer Alex. Welcome back once again to Saints Row. So, this might... Well, actually, it probably isn't going to be the last episode of Saints Row. But so far, we're on what I believe to probably be the climactic end of Saints Row. Wait, no, I believe there's still a few more missions to after this. This is what people tell me in the comments. Oh, well, Vatican tell me I need to stock up on some money, apparently. In-game, I mean. But we'll worry about that after we get done with all this stuff with Nahualli. So, if you guys don't know, we got betrayed by Nahualli, and... yeah, we got betrayed by him. We're trying to help rescue our friends from him in the most weirdest way. I don't like this whole antagonist thing of Nahualli. If he was just here if he tried to kill me just to steal our empire, because it's so successful now, I understand that. But we saw a cutscene of kind of a replica of our apartment back from the beginning of the game, with our friends there, but with him taking our place. Like he physically wants to pretend to be us. It feels weird and unnecessary. Sometimes there's no like... There's nothing in the game so far to suggest that Nahualli wanted to be us. Especially to this extent. It just feels out of nowhere and kind of unnecessary. So I must admit, this whole Nahualli being antagonist thing, if he was just here to try and steal our empire, then I would understand that. If that's why he killed us, then I would understand it. But him wanting to quite literally be us? I mean, it just seems so unnecessary and convoluted. So I must admit, I'm hoping this gets a bit better, because so far this climactic part is kind of anticlimactic, especially how, like I said, how convoluted the darn betrayal thing is, and makes no sense still. There was nothing to suggest that he wanted our life, basically. Wanted to be us. There's nothing to suggest it. But as long as the actual fight turns out to be fun, I'll be happy. Though right now, it just feels kind of just like a regular battle. Nothing really too epic, except for maybe this part. Hopefully I actually get to use this later on.
Enjoy the afterlife. It's a fucking...
Oh yeah, we died, kind of, with a weird, like, limbo dream thing. That was kind of weird. Even for a Saints Row game, that felt weird. But there's someone, like, directly underneath us. Not for much longer, though. Okay, all that's left of these guys? Boom, did it. Okay, now let's start heading down. But not all the way yet, because, of course. Because I want to do that.
Done. Now for the inside.
Yeah. So I do hope this starts getting better. This becomes more epic, or like how a climax of a game should be. Because I will say again, that Nahualli betrayal thing is convoluted and kind of disappointing.
We're gonna play house for this nut job.
See?
Hey, look, as long as he's happy, we're not dead. We just need to figure out a way to escape. Maybe I could poison his food?
He makes you eat whatever you cook for him.
I can take one for the team.
Don't be crazy. What if we try?
Holy shit, are we mic'd?
No. This is something else.
I want them secured.
What's going on?
It's for your own safety.
It's our roommate, isn't it? They're here to say...
Save you? Is that what you... Eli, I'm sorry I hit you. There's a lot going on right now, and I
what?
got upset. Everything's going to be fine.
Bruh. This whole thing makes no sense. He's shown nothing that he wants to do this. If he just wanted our empire, I could understand that. If he just wanted to kill everyone to take our empire, I could understand that. But why does he want to steal everyone to become us?
Kev.
Create an entire movie set.
Don't worry over their safety. They are with me now. Alas, you did not survive long enough to see this for yourself.
But why do you want them?
I'm coming to end you.
There's been nothing to really hint that you were crazy in this kind of way. So much so to where you want to basically become us, or become how we are to our friends. like have our friends see Nawali like how they see us. It makes no sense, and there's been nothing to really suggest that this was his goal. It's like a weird twist that doesn't even make sense. I kind of guess someone was probably going to betray us. I mean, that happens in any kind of game like this. Grand Theft Auto, Mafia, Yakuza. But the reason Nawali betrays us for that, because he wants to basically be us and steal our friends, so they be his friends exclusively, it makes no sense and it feels convoluted. It really does.
Just a little further.
No sense. Come on, stop. Okay, seriously. You deserve that. And put you get over here. Oh, there we go. What are you? Wait, when this casino? When did he get a casino? Has he always had it a casino? Oh no, this thing just feels off place. The Silver Gulch made sense since that's where we fought Nawali at the beginning. Yep.
Things are going back to the way they were.
Are you sure about that?
You guys okay?
We're fine.
Why is Kev wearing a shirt?
Oh, it's so long. Look out!
Don't you see? You were never meant to protect them.
Why do you care about them so much?
They don't need my help. I need theirs.
Oh, hey! Thank you, Snickerdoodle. There we go. Thank you, Nina. Oh, Eli with the belt. Oh, don't forget we also have Kevin. With a wire to the face. Yada. That was really nice.
You're fucked now, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Even the cat. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Bring it on!
Y'all okay?
Real good now.
Where are you going? Seriously, where are you going? Ow, okay, I was not expecting this. Oh, wait, no, hold up, that's my takedown. You cannot steal my takedown, buddy.
Give me 1 second.
Where are you going? Where's the man think he's going? Seriously.
Dead as a doornail.
What the? Nope, nope, wrong person. Nawali?
I'm so good I surprised myself.
Not the time, man, not the time. What the? I'm sorry, I didn't realize you could teleport. Okay, give me these takedowns, man. They're mine. He's literally stealing my takedowns now. Now, how are we doing this, Nawali? Oh, no, you don't. You know what to do, guys.
Oh no, the door, no!
Oh, hell no.
Does he seriously think a door can stop us?
Damn. Get back here, you coward!
Oh, no, he's running from us. No, Wally, you get back here, man. I'm coming for you.
Fucking face me.
Crap. I don't think our friends can follow us here. What, do I need to jump down or something?
Shit! Don't worry. We can handle the small fries. You go kill the shit out of that asshole. You got this.
Right.
Oh, yes, I do.
I got this.
Bring it on, buddy. No, Wally. Where are you, mate?
You're taking the elevator?
Is this guy serious?
Come on, face me. Knocking him down.
That's seriously all he had? He seriously just took the elevator. Well, looks like we're going up. Oh, excuse me.
Where the hell are you?
Launcher ammo, nice.
Hey, where are you? Let's fucking do this.
I'm sorry. Is this a rocket launcher?
Predictable as always.
Says you.
Helicopter fight. It would be the last poor decision you made. You have nothing to say in reply?
I'm done talking.
You should have stayed in the ground where I left you.
Fucking smoke. Gotta get out of here.
Crap, I don't have a good angle here. I got my ammo. No, get through the door. There we go.
Going in for a plan.
What the? He seriously brought out Small Fry to try and fight me while we're... This man. No. You're also getting killed by your own leader, huh? So I move to the next area.
First you, then your deceitful friend.
Deceitful says you, man. I don't even think you did. Come on, you should have known something like this was gonna happen. Do you even know what game series you're a part of, man? Like, seriously. You should have guessed this. Is this guy just...
This time, I will make sure you stay dead.
What? I thought I reloaded. Apparently not. There we go. So the elevator with a helicopter. I'm going to rocket launchers, man. Even Mr. X couldn't survive these. There we go. And there I am. The sunset in the background with a nice lighting. Oh, Wally. You messed up, mate. You messed up bad. Time for a final fight. Am I right? Let's do this. No, Wally's limping. I'm over just shredding. About to fight. About to fight. What's happening? Oh, we hit our target.
You ruined everything.
Oh, yep. Yep. Well, I knew it was coming. Sorry, I just got a random notification. My bad.
You guys should come up here. It's a hell of a view.
Mm-hmm.
Mortal terror aside, today was a good day.
Yes, sir, it was. I'm really sorry, guys.
About what? You saved our ass.
It was also my idea to get the Nawali's help in the first place.
No one could have predicted that much crazy.
Not even me, probably because it didn't really hint at it.
If anything happened to you guys,
Hey, we love you.
I love you guys too.
That's because we're fucking awesome.
Here, here.
Here,
You
here.
know, the Saints have only been around for like a minute, and we've already gained and defeated a nemesis. Not a bad start.
Mm-hmm.
No. Not bad at all.
Very nice, very nice. Dedicated in memory of Mike Watson and Joe Wells, team members and friends, you're missed. R.I.P. to both y'all. Go ahead and skip credits. Mission completed. Showdown. Money, cash, EXP. Leveling up. We did it, y'all. Wally's knifed, pistol, Pale Song Frost, and Wally's machete. Oh, nice. Young Men Dead, Black Angels. Now that's actually pretty nice. Sinless new doll store for millionaires now open in Lakeshore South. Great. So that's it, huh? No other things? Oh, we're not done quite yet. Build all criminal ventures. The wholesale power mark on the skyline. Ooh. You know what? Since this video is only 19 minutes so far, I am going to do this. I'm hoping I'll be able to get it done by tomorrow, which is the 15th. Hopefully right before Metal Hellsinger comes out. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to do this off screen. So you guys will probably see me in like a new shirt. So you'll probably be about to see like tomorrow version of me. See you guys then. Okay, make sure sound's working. Sorry about y'all. Okay, so I'm back. It has been a full day, and I've done quite a lot. So, yeah, I have all the business ventures. I've completed some of them, but I don't have to complete all of them. Because some of these are really hard to complete, like ones involving insurance fraud and such. But the thing was, all of them costed $1.6 million. That's a lot of money, so it took some grinding for that. And the only mission left after doing that is Best Friends Forever, which is build the Saints Tower. Oh, this is gonna be fun. But then I saw how much it cost. $8 million. Yeah, I just grinded and decided to wait because my cash app was like 3.5 million. So I literally just took some time, waited. And now I have $9.4 million. Heisenberg, eat your heart out. Because now it is time. Oh, sorry, feeling a bit ill. But now it's time to get that tower. I saved a specific spot here for it. Right here, smack dab in the big sea next to the Marshall Tower. The Battle of the Towers. Build this archaeological marvel to transform the skyline of Saint Iliso. Where else can you go but up? Is it just a building? It's a statement. It belongs, this whole place belongs to the Saints. This is the last mission, y'all. Bada bing! The Saints Tower. Let's see this thing, man. Let's see the tower. The shame when you feel sick. It happens. So sorry it took it took a while for me grinding all this money and stuff. So that's why you guys have probably seen this on Friday. I was going to try and get up on Thursday, but it's really hard trying to get that much money. It's really a grind.
Damn. Nothing says we've arrived like a giant purple sky.
Oh my god.
Stairs are great for leg day, but the elevator's faster. It'll take us all the way to the top.
Oh my
Got
god.
everything you need up here to change your clothes, your loadout, even your face. This place is nice.
What a helicopter pad. But Marshall Tower.
Check out the
Eat your heart out.
I dare you to wingsuit off that. You know, when you get tired of all your helicopters and gunships.
And for day-to-day ops, we hired Vivian. She's run high-rises all over the world. Hong Kong, London, even the Marshall Building.
Hello.
Marshall, it's our turn now. We can see our whole empire from up here. Santo Ileso is ours.
Santo Ileso is ours.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've built your empire. Now what?
Now, we celebrate. And this time I ain't getting murdered.
Shall I make the arrangements?
Nah, I got it covered. We're having it down at the church.
Where it all started.
Sure. And the carpet's here brand new, so, you know.
I appreciate that.
Hey, you should come. But don't tell Eli, Kev, or Nina. It's a surprise.
Of course.
We're going out for a drive now. I'll catch you later.
We've done it, y'all. We've made the tower. We have made our empire up there to the skies. We have made the Saints. The Empire of Saints will live long and prosper. My drink is empty. Why is it always empty when I start recording? I keep forgetting to refill it before I start my recordings.
Hey, you've seen a lot lately.
Oh yeah.
Done a lot lately.
Hard to believe there's much of anything left to do.
Okay, I love that look. Seriously, what was that?
If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the Love Shack.
Love Shack, yeah.
The motherfucking karaoke. Okay.
Heading down the Atlanta highway.
For reason background. Here comes Nina.
So hurry up and bring your jukebox money. The Love Shack is a little old place where we can get together.
Antonio, I forgot about you. You just here playing with the board game? That's kind of weird. Where's Viv? I see the lore master. Oh, I think there's like some of the characters from my crew and stuff, our business ventures.
Just a funky old shack, and I gotta get back.
Okay, Kev, seriously. Off the front porch. This is the most weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Love Shack baby. Love Shack baby.
This is the weirdest thing. I'm hoping this is not copyright because I did turn that off.
The whole shack shimmies when everybody's moving around and around and around and around. Everybody's moving, everybody's
What even is?
Outside, just
Aw, hey Snickerdoodle. How you doing?
moving, everybody's moving, baby.
You're playing a waffle iron. Kev. This is the most bizarre thing I've seen in the game in a while since probably Borderlands. It's fucking mask.
Box money.
I can't do it. Gwen, where have you been? We haven't seen you since this mission, the Dust Lander mission. Where's she been? The king guy's back. Myra?
Oh, baby, that's where it's at.
Okay, Myra. Ooh. Now Wally? He's just gonna go his arm like. Oh no, Coyote's just gonna. I can't do this game.
Knock a little louder, sugar.
It kind of just like a montage there.
I can hear you. On the door, baby. On the door. On the door.
Antonio, what are you doing?
Yo, what? Tin roof. Rusty. That's where it's at.
I don't even know what to say about any of this. I just don't even.
Kissing. Loving that love shack.
I don't even know what to say about any of this. Mission completed. Best friends forever. We finally got to do the karaoke. They choose Love Shack? Why? Is that even a real song? It probably is. I'm hoping it may not be. Because I don't. Empire Tier 5. Wingsuit boost. Limousine and tornado. Hey. Is there anything else? Or is that finally it for the Saints Row series for me? At least this game, unless they make more Saints Row games. Let's see. All the missions done. But there's one thing I want to do. We need to head to the tower. Our final crown achievement of all the work we've done for this game. Let's take one look at it. And it finally ended. Sorry, I had some my eye. Okay, I thought I was going to spawn at the bomb the place. I'm on top. No, not to the building. That's not what I would do either. Yes, just as I get it, skull friend. Note to self, I'm taking the elevator.
cover your pocket.
Where is the elevator? Is it up here?
Our HQ brings culture to this town. That church thing is second.
Okay, if I can't find the elevator, I'll just use the helipad and just get down using a vehicle. I did just get a new helicopter, so I'll use that. Tornado. The Saints colors and everything. Here we can finally take actual full look at our tower. There's a back with just the symbol, but here, when you see it from the front. Oh yeah. Our tower crunching. It's not as big as Marshall's tower, granted, but it is still a skyscraper. Amazing, there's a little Saints right there, Saint. Oh, nice landing. We did it, y'all. We beat Saints Row. We've grown our empire and spread and took over all of Saint Lesso. There's nothing else to do, so this is where I'm going to end the video here after I tell you guys my opinions on the game. Because this game has, of course, been getting a lot of hate. And I won't deny I can see why. This game, personally, is probably, out of a 10, it'll be a 7? Maybe 6.5? Around that, 6, maybe 7. It's not entirely bad. I have played much, much worse games. And I played Cyberpunk when it first came out. That was a mess. A very big mess. But it had its charms, especially near the beginning areas when more of the chaos and more fun elements were there. The combat did get a bit... what's the word? Uninteresting. It started feeling same old after a good bit, but it might have been because of the weapons I had. If I had gained more weapons, it may have been more interesting. That one might be more on me than the game itself. Missions, some of them were good, some of them felt way too much like just filler. And there were a few parts of the game that felt just a little annoying with like how at the end a good part of the quest and stuff, you had to do business ventures and such. I don't mind doing it, but it's a hassle and a grind trying to do them. And I'm not a big fan of those elements. I mean, I literally had to get $8 million just to get this final tower. And it took me a while just to get that. It was just a big grind. Not the biggest fan of add-in games. Story, characters. I love the characters. Our character had personality, and all our three other friends, Kevin, Nina, and Eli, they really helped keep the game together. I loved all their characters. They were fun, and and they're very much memorable. I will admit I was not the biggest fan of that climactic, like, final parts of the game. Like against Nawali and such. Like the board game, limbo thing. Shut up! Said shut up! Shut up, everyone. Let me speak. Thank you. I wasn't the biggest fan of the whole, like, end parts of the game. The whole board game limbo was very off. It just felt like... I didn't feel like it didn't really mesh well. In the final parts of the game, I was hoping it'd be a lot more epic. But it was just a shootout at the Silver Gulch, which was somehow less epic than the beginning parts of the game where I first went over there. And then the fight at the casino itself just felt like just a normal everyday battle. I was hoping maybe the Wally would actually put up a fight. But no, it was just a helicopter fight with me and rocket launchers. In the end, to take him down, we had to use a QuickTime event. Not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for something epic, something very climactic. Kind of like the whole train part where we're at. Remember when we like hijacked that train? We battled against Marshals, Los Penteros. We even used a tank and took down helicopters. It was epic. Something like that would have been perfect for a climactic ending to the game. But it was not the best. And Nawali being the in-game antagonist, not the biggest fan. If he had just wanted our empire, I could understand that. But he wanted to physically, like, or mentally beat us, whichever one. He even created a, like, sitcom-looking set of our apartment from the beginning with Kev, Eli, and Nina, except the only difference was it was him instead of our character. What? The only thing that even suggested that he wanted to do that was right before he stabbed us. Saying that he had been alone for too long and wanted friends like ours. That was the only time when he ever even hinted at that. Not the biggest fan of that. We're going to do something like that, hint him multiple times, and maybe do it a bit better. If he had wanted to kill us just to take our empire, that would have made more sense. I mean, we grew our empire to ground up. It would make sense someone's going to betray us to kill us and try and get our empire from us. It would have made sense. But no, he wanted to be us in the most weirdest way possible. Wasn't a fan of that. Shut up, fire truck, wherever you are. And I will admit, it was a bit derpy at times, such as with the NPC AIs. A few of the business ventures kept glitching out for me, even some of the fighting where some of my reason I'd pull out like a pistol. Instead of being able to aim or fire it, his arms would be glitched where he'd be like pointing it at himself and wouldn't be able to fire. It was weird. It was very weird. It was not the worst game. It definitely could have been a lot better though. Do I feel like it should have got the hate it did? Definitely not. I feel like it got hated a bit too much. But it's not the best game. That's why I consider maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10. Though with how much hate it was getting, most people seem to think of it as like a 3 out of 10 or 2. But I don't think it was nearly that bad, and I've definitely played other games that have been so much worse than this. But I'm also not exactly biased. Well, what I mean by that is that this is my first like Saints Row games. So I can't exactly compare it to other Saints Row games, so that is affecting my rating a bit. Mostly because I've never played any of the other Saints Row games. So I don't really have anything to compare it with. The only thing I know about the old Saints Row games are the dildo bat. Which, I don't even know if that is a weapon in this game. I'm not going to get it because the editing I'll probably have to do on that would be insane. Well, that is it, y'all. We grew our empire from the ground up, and here we are. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, since it supports me and the channel. And if you guys have any gaming recommendations at all, do leave it in the comments down below. But till then, I'll see you guys next video. Stay awesome, and go Saints. I mean them, not the actual like sports team.